there, Tiffany, Mika here. We're on a bit of a slope, but that's okay. I'm just staying away from the water. Hope you're having an awesome day. What I want to share with you today is I want you to look at your numbers. A lot of people find it really difficult because they're not really sure what they're looking for, and I know that that's what I had a problem when I first started, is I didn't really know what to look for. I didn't know, you know, how many email addresses and how big did my list need to be in order for me to start generating an income, and then when I started generating an income, you know, well, how many small front end sales do I need to get so I can get, you know, the bigger back end sales and all of that kind of stuff in my business. And I was never aware of what I needed to do for that. When I first started, it was just like, oh, you know, create content, you know, have a blog site, just keep showing value, and one day people will come and join you, and that's all I did, because that's what people would say, that's what you need to do, that's what the gurus would say, and that, I understood over time that wasn't enough. I figured out what it was that you needed, right? So we're going to just look at numbers, and numbers are really important. You need to know how many front end sales that you're going to need. We'll start again. You need to know how big your list needs to be in order to get those front end sales, so that they're going to turn into the big top tier back end sales for you, so you really start generating that income that you'd really like to have, so you can really build your business. And you need to understand that. So what I want you to do, this is an activity that you need to go and do, is how many people have you got on your list right now, and how many sales have you had? Okay, so you need to work that out. Now, have you had any back-end sales yet, the big high-end sales yet? If you haven't, then find out from your company how many front-end sales do you need so you can get those big back-end sales, because then you know what the numbers are like, then you know what you're shooting for. And that was the thing that I never knew. And I did the metrics on my business some time ago, and I went, oh, okay, so I need so many people on my list, a part of my community, and that will create so many sales, like small front end sales. And then when I get that so many small front end sales, that's going to turn into so many high end sales, and that's where I really start making those big commissions and accumulate that good residual income. Once I understood that, I then knew what I was shooting for, and that's what you need to make sure that you understand, is that whatever it is that you're going to be doing, it is going to be a numbers game. I've heard people say that it's not, but it is, because it comes down to numbers. So as long as you know what your metrics are, you know how many people you need to be building on your list, how many front end sales you need, and then how many back end sales that you need to be able for those to convert into the back end sales, then you start being able to track, and you know where you're at, and you know what you're shooting for, and then you know how you can tweak it and make it better. Okay, but you need to know the metrics. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Hope you have an awesome day. If you got value out of today, please leave a comment down below. Love to hear from you. Remember, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy business. See you later. Bye bye.